Quite honestly, I wasn't expecting to stream this Saturday. But hey, here we are. And I've got an hour to kill, and I'm so sleepless. I'm going to start sleeping properly, which means I have to reset my sleeping schedule, which in turn means that yesterday, well, you know, once it got to 7 in the morning, 8 in the morning, I was like, okay, we're not sleeping, and I'm gonna sleep earlier today. So here I am, literally sleepless. I was gonna cancel my streaming. I was not gonna stream, as I said. And I'm so fucking tired. At the same time, I feel strangely calm. I don't know if you ever had that. Well, I guess the only downside is I can't really game for you. If I did, it was going to be some really fucking low tier shit with zero effort, which I would then probably become comfortably numb with and just stream into the night. And yeah, I don't want that to happen. So here we are with about an hour of just chatting. And yeah, that's it. So you're stuck with me. I'm obviously stuck with you. I personally wouldn't have it any other way, but you know, who knows about you guys? Especially after especially after my last couple of streams, where I felt like I probably, I don't know, I've told you before, when it's raw and it just comes to my mind and I share it, it's like, you know, well, yeah, it can be raw, I guess, or it can be a little bit more rough than I wanted. But anyway, what's said is said, right? And that's the you know, the sentiment remained the same and all that. That said, I hope that I didn't fucking alienate anyone, but hey, what can you do? But yeah, I don't know, I just want an hour of just nothingness. Just you and I sitting here, doing nothing. Waiting for, you know, time to pass by slowly. And then we both fuck off to wherever we want, right? I'm gonna fuck off to Guild Wars. I don't know where you're gonna go. Like what I want to do today is literally just grind away in Guild Wars. Maybe watch a movie later on and then just sleep to that, perhaps. We'll see. Hey, if you can hear some weird sounds coming from outside, that is just we have a public market, if you call it that. I'm not sure how you call that. And it's, yeah, well, it's right outside my place, so there is that, and they're packing now. And there's lots of commotion and ancient sounds and, you know, the municipalities like cleaning crews and whatnot. So yeah, if you can hear some fucked up shit in the background, that's literally it. That's what it is. That said, I couldn't wait any longer. I normally wanted to like stream. I was thinking if I was gonna stream, which I am, then I should stream later when all this shit is done, so that I don't risk my precious stream being polluted by background noise, as it is. But yeah, no, I can't do that either, because I want, you know, well, Neris is gonna be back from education, back from classes, I guess, and so yeah, I want to be there for that. So yeah, well, not here, not back here physically. It's just, you know, I'm trying to say we're gonna be gaming together. So yeah, I can't do it later because I don't want to like interrupt that or push it further back and then push my whole schedule back. So yeah, that's what's happening. Raid was cool yesterday. I had fun. Not because of the raids, mind you, but mostly because I don't know. It was a very, it had good energy. You know, this group has good energy when we get together, and there's no party finder people, and like you know, we kind of like shoot the shit, and I don't know. It's nice. It's nice. Great small talk. Great flirting. I guess. Um, in other news, I managed to hear my laughter recorded accidentally again, and it wasn't that terrible. I don't know. It was like, yeah. I mean, it gave me the idea that like, or it left me with the impression, or if I didn't know me, if I didn't know me, it would have left me with the impression that it's like forced or fake. I'm starting to kind of see what some people mean sometimes when they say that like I laugh like a villain, or you know that it sounds a little bit artificial or forced. I can see that, but like, hey, that's just how I laugh. I don't know what to do. It feels it feels sometimes like everything I do, and however I am is like absolutely fucking wrong at this point. But you know, I don't think I would have it any other way. Yeah, I don't know. Like literally the only thing that would change about my life is hmm, not that it's bad how it is, but with like two smart moves or something, I could have really fucking nailed it for these like 100 years I'm given. Hopefully more, but we'll see. But yeah, the point is like I would have probably done what I'm doing right now much earlier. I would have moved out much earlier, and I would have completed, well, by now I hope, right? If I started it earlier, the whole process of getting my apartment like ready for sale or renting. While I had like while I was loaded as well, so I could actually move out and shit. But I don't know. I wasn't busy thinking so far ahead. I was busy thinking as far ahead as like the weekend of each week, because that's when I would go out with my friends. That's all I cared about, and that's all I cared to think about as well. Like I didn't wanna like I knew there were more things. I just didn't want to consider them. Good times. I'm thinking they need to come back somehow, and probably they will. If this process goes through with my house. Such a city thing. Oh, I forgot to call. Oh my god. Okay, this one is on me, but like, that's because of my sleeplessness. I forgot to call the fucking my fucking lawyer. God. Well, okay. I guess I remember now, so I'll do it on Monday, most likely. But holy shit. See what I mean? I really need to fucking start sleeping normally again. Like, what gets me isn't the sleeping late part. If that makes sense, it's the reason why I'm sleeping late. Like, if I'm partying hard, I don't mind it. I can stay up all night. Next day I'll be fucking destroyed, but I'll also be fresh somehow, and I'll be ready to, it fills me with energy. But just waiting for something obscure and abstract to happen, just waiting and waiting, and then you don't even know what you're waiting for, and you're just not sleeping. That's all. Like there's nothing else you're doing. You're just not sleeping. Well, at least yesterday I had fun with Vampire Survivors. Like we were playing co-op with Katya. That was fun. Lots of laughs were had. Lots of unlocks were unlocked. But yeah, every other day it's just emptiness, nothing. In some cases, not even music. Just sitting there going like, what's gonna happen tomorrow then? Like, is there anything interesting tomorrow? Nothing, no. That kind of thing. And then you're just staring at your screen and you're going like, This isn't the way, is it? But you also can't help it. And yeah, you know what? To be absolutely honest with you, I did try to sleep. I did actually try to sleep before I decided that fuck it. I went to bed. I couldn't I couldn't wind down. I was like, it was impressive almost how much excess energy I have, which I can't fucking do anything with. Like I can't do anything with that because I'm just like not in a good mood. So I don't really, I'm not really in the mood for like a lot of things. Oh, Danai's exams are over. Danai is my not cousin, basically. We're not blood relatives, but whatever. I'll just, listen, I've talked to you about this one. To me, it's pretty simple. Like, she's like, we clicked together. It's pretty cool. That's that. I don't see her as a relative. She isn't. Objectively, factually, isn't. So, my brain is telling me, yeah, that's like someone I can click with. Let's fucking go. In the sense of like, yeah, I'd go out with an eye. And by that, I'm not implying anything, but rather, hey, even if I did imply something, what's it to you anyway? Are you fucking jealous or something? All right, but you know what I mean, right? And so back to the point, because like I'm fucking like trailing off here, my mind being completely blasted by sleeplessness. So here exams are over. I might suggest we visit a club or something, and just like do a sequel to what we did that Saturday, where we just sat there sharing beers and stories and just, being in a fucking great mood. I need to be in a great mood. I don't know. I mean, I miss being in a great mood. Mirthful, just full of mirth. But anyway, it's not like it's super sad right now. It's mostly just a sec. I've got like a message I need to check. What's going on there? Where is my attention required? Ah. I see. Let me put it on silent. We only got an hour, so I want to make the best of it, right? And I'm not even paying you. But I still want to make the best of it. So. Right, the raid. P12S. That's a cool one, I guess. Obviously, it's yet another hovering infant that throws beams at you, because you can't really have anything else in Final Fantasy. But hey, again, the guys are just making it amazing. So now in my head, the fight is good. Now in my head, automatically, like everything about it is great. Nah, I'm just kidding. But only half kidding. For real. It was a good time. Well, I wish I really had more to say to you. But lately, there's not much going on. And if there were things going on, I would likely be forgetting them because, hey, I mean, I even forgot to call my lawyer, as I said, so imagine other things less important. Oh, and the thing is, in my sleepless, like, laying in my bed, trying to fight back all the fucking insomnia, I was thinking, like, what was actually plaguing my mind? Or rather, what my mind was racing through was this exact stream actually right now as well. So I was also thinking that I was like, what am I gonna fucking talk about? And then I started like in my head I started thinking maybe I don't have anything to talk about. Maybe Maybe I'm just an empty husk. And you know, other fears like that. And you know, one self-doubt brought the other, and then slowly we drifted into fear, or I did. You weren't there. It would have been nice if you were. But anyway, and then eventually, after after a bit of time, it went to the usual. I don't know. Have I talked to you about this? I think I have, right? Where I get these, like I've told you before. The only thing I fear, like I literally fear, as in like just, I literally, it fills me with dread, existential dread, where I can't fucking fight through that. Is the thought of like natural death, like just death, just the idea of permanently expiring, not knowing what comes next, but very likely being deprived of, I don't know, all the things that we surround ourselves with. Potentially, maybe that's not even true, but who the fuck knows? Anyway, the point being that like that is the kind of that's my only fear, let's say. Well, and spiders, I guess, but like you know, spiders scare me, but I'm afraid of death, of a natural death. And so you know, being the person I am, whenever my mind drifts too much into that and contemplating that and you know, reminding myself how fucking inevitable it is, and that basically there's like a clock ticking. I don't know. I just, when I tell you I literally jump out of bed, like you won't believe it. I'm like fucking flopping like a fish, except a very elegant and acrobatic fish, because I stand and then I'm, you know, I'm either punching stuff or I'm screaming or both, or I manage to stay in bed and I start fucking literally punching my pillow because like otherwise I don't know, you know. Well, otherwise, as I told you, what happens is spring up and then punch a wall or something, or you know, that kind of stuff. I don't know what the fuck. It's like it's the most severe fight option of any ever, you know, fight or flight you can ever imagine. Like it's, yeah. I don't even know why it doesn't happen. When other people are there, I think that my own, how can I explain this? It's so difficult. You know when you have like okay, let's take this for example. You know when you have panic attacks, where if you know that it's that, right? Once you know, if you have it and there are people around, the idea of people seeing you that way holds you, right? That I think is why I'm able to suppress it like so easily when there are others around. But when there aren't, I have no reason to suppress it, and therefore it just slips through. All my fucking defenses, all my coping mechanisms, all the constructs I have in there to keep it in check, nothing matters. And yeah, so that hit. After that, I knew. Like after that, if I had any doubt, like for my own decision to not sleep, I knew I wasn't gonna sleep. That's it, you know? Kind of a sad thing, but hey, at the same time, it's kind of like cool, I guess, if I may say so myself. Because at least I'm not like, you know, I'm not picking, you know, other options. I'm just trying to fight it. I like that, you know. I like that in a person. So I guess I like that my natural choice is that, I suppose. My, you know, subconscious choice is that. Punch death in the face! Make it go away. Punch the bad thoughts away. Fuck them. But yeah. I recommend, if you have any sort of like that kind of thing, I recommend just punch a pillow, okay? Just slam your fist into your mattress as hard as you can, or you know, hold your pillow against the wall and then fucking punch it repeatedly with your other hand. You know? Do that. Train yourself to do that, I guess. Because, you know, if you hit the wall with your hand, I don't know if you know that, but it fucking hurts. And then your knuckles bleed, and then, you know, you might get some on the wall, and then good luck getting that off, and it's a fucking mess anyway. Who the fuck wants that? You know? But anyway, yeah, kind of like, wow, what a fucking dramatic subject to speak of, right? But also it's so strange, like, I don't... If I'm filled with intent and like, you know, not that I want to, obviously, but if it, you know, if it so happened that during like, that while following like something that I, you know, that I fucking think is worth fighting for, if, you know, something happened and, you know, I passed or something, I got fucking deleted, yeah, that doesn't scare me, but it's this weird natural fucking thing that I can't fucking, I don't know what to think about that, for real. And I don't want to think about it now, let me tell you that. Though, you know, speaking it out loud kind of, I don't know, it's like, it's like talking about something that you're really afraid of, but it's not there now, you know? Like it's not, if it was a person, they wouldn't be in the room. So you can freely share with another person, like, yeah, that person scares me, you know? That's the feeling I have right now. Like it's not there, and I can talk about it and not be shaken, you know? And don't get me wrong, like a lot of things scare me, you know? I'm always scared, like I'm usually pretty scared. And, but you know, you kind of like, I don't know what to tell you. It's like, yeah, I'm scared of a lot of things, but it's every day at this point. Not in a miserable way, but in a way of like, yeah, okay, it's there. It's no natural death in your bed in your fucking 100 or 90 something. So yeah, I don't care. Scary, but whatever. Ugh. And it's so strange because I'm pretty sure, though I have no way to confirm it, obviously, but like, I'm pretty sure that if someone tried to fuck me up using that, that would just fucking infuriate me. I would just be angry at the person, I guess, but I wouldn't be afraid. I'd be angry at the attempt to, you know, of someone to use that. But it wouldn't be the real thing. It wouldn't be coming from me. You know, it wouldn't be coming from those dark places, like in our heads, right? Where all these shitty things come from, anyway. So it's not like someone could be like, Daphne, you know, I control you now. Listen to this. You're going to die in 100 years. I'm like, yeah, I don't care. It doesn't do anything. In fact, I remember with strange, you know, a strange fucking dialogue option for that person. But I had shared this with someone, and their reaction was basically that, because I think they found it amusing, and I think they did it because, I mean, the person was a bit macho, you know, not in too toxic a way, but I'd say a bit too much for their own good. Is that like the expression? But not really bad, but enough for them to be like, oh yeah, so you know, you're gonna die, you know that. And I was like, yeah, dude, I know. And then the person was like, yeah, but you don't seem afraid of it. I was like, yeah, because I'm, you know, right now that's not how it works, you know. And I kind of explained that, I guess, just like I'm explaining to you now. What a shitty concept. Death is a very shitty concept, let me tell you that. Who the fuck came up with that? Like, honestly, what a weird conversation, but like, really, who the fuck thought? It's such a good, like, it's such a good idea. If the, like, if someone's responsible for, like, the universe or us, or I'm not saying anything, I'm just saying, like, if there is something or someone responsible, who the fuck thought it was a good idea to include like death in the fucking functions? It's fucking useless. It's so fucking useless. It does nothing at all. It just fucking takes away from the whole experience, I guess, right? And let me tell you, I don't fucking understand at all these people going gung-ho and going like, oh yeah, of course, I would be bored if I was alive for so long. I wouldn't know what to do. I don't know, dude, like fucking breathe the fucking air. See the fucking sky. I don't know, these are beautiful things. Like talk to people, meet more people. Yeah, sure, they're gonna, I guess, if it wasn't in the functions, they too wouldn't die, right? And oh yeah, what are you gonna do? You see the depth of the universe? No, I wouldn't just sit there and see the end of the universe. I would just fucking, try to go to another fucking universe, I suppose. Because if you have so much free time, you might as well just fucking learn everything and try to do the best you can to, you know, to preserve, like, humanity, I guess. So yeah, I don't know. It's a very stupid function, I think, and I can never come to terms with it or understand it. And so to me, someone choosing that, if you know what I mean, and I'm not gonna say the S word, but like to unlife yourself, like choosing that is, are you fucking stupid? Like, why would you want to like speed that up even more? What the fuck? I don't know. I don't fucking know. Anyway, um, but yeah, and on the other, the other end of things, the same goes for like for killing, right? So how would you cause that to someone? Like just literally fucking delete them, like they don't exist anymore. Like how would you do that to someone? That concept is so fucking strong that I don't know. It almost makes me even not want to like you know uh kill like a mosquito or something that bit me even accidentally. I don't know. It makes me like that. Even though we've discussed it before, I think during a Skyrim stream, and I did share that. I mean, if it came to some principles or matters, I would probably understand it. You know, as a concept, the idea that you have to to delete someone, right? I can understand it, sure. I see it like sometimes, some situations or people. I don't fucking know. Some choices, people make. But at the same time, what a huge fucking concept, right? And what a huge conversation, and it is extremely heavy. Like I'm feeling tired even talking about it. I don't fucking know. Oh, the same. Thank you for like, thank you for listening. I guess I don't know what to tell you in this situation. Like I guess you're here expecting like some, you know, really fucking peachy, hearty talk or something, and you get like you get a motherfucker sitting in a room, just minding her own business, and you know, while telling you about her worst fucking fears and death and and killing. Yeah, what a great way to start your Saturday, am I right? When in reality, though, I mean, I don't know, my mood isn't soured because of it or anything. I hope yours isn't. I guess these are topics that, one should be able to actually handle in the sense of like being able to hear about them or form thoughts that aren't in the line of, what a repulsive conversation. I don't know. I feel like, there is no such thing. Well, yeah, there is such a thing, but this isn't one of them. And hey, as a goth, I'm sorry, but it's like my class's special ability. I get to discuss and to ponder about mortality and be melancholic even on Saturdays when all the normies are out there. I can't even finish that sentence. But yeah, I don't know. I guess, I mean, you could say, if you wanted to be a little bit, make a little bit of a joke about it, to quip about it, right? You could say it comes with the territory. It comes with the package. Like I'm goth. What do you want me to say? Of course, I'll discuss that, right? I'll write poems about it. Have you watched like the IT crowd? You know, if you have, I mean, you know where I'm going with that. And if you haven't, I'm too bored to like go there. But you know the guy I'm talking about. Like what a character. The basement, the IT basement Dracula. Like motherfucker, that was cool. IT crowd was pretty good. I feel like it was The Office before The Office, or at least for me, because I watched the IT crowd first, and I'm sure that it came before The Office. But anyway, not that it matters too much. Office was good too. I hear there's like another version of The Office, but I'm so confused. Like, not only can I not find it, also my nose is blocked by the way, like still, but you know that slight cold I had caught. Uh, persists in the form of a blocked nose and you know, feeling a little bit kind of under the weather still. But stuffy nose, is that how you call that? Not blocked nose? Yeah, for in Greek it's like blocked. We would literally translate that to having a blocked nose, but or you know, a running nose, which is even worse. I'm not even sure in English there's something like that, like a running nose or a runny nose, maybe? I don't fucking know. I don't remember. Anyway, you get the idea. Stuffed nose, sniffles, that kind of stuff. So, hey, where was I? Right, The Office. So, The Office apparently has like another version, which is like, I don't know. Like the one I watched is the one with you know, the... I don't want to be disrespectful to the other cast, but the, you know, the token cast, like, you know... Hey, Neris, how are you? Oh, hey, you're back. Are you back early? I was thinking I had another half an hour, perhaps, to stream. But it seems you just cut me short. Pretty okay, not back yet. Okay, so I'm not cut short, okay. So there seems to be another... I was talking about The Office, right? You're traveling, cool. Hey, when you're back and you want to play, um, and you can, yeah, because like you have food and stuff, just let me know here on chat, okay? Because this is just a stream to just, I don't know, fucking spill my heart out for an hour and then boom, just go, right? Oh, speaking about going, just give me 5, I'll be right back, okay? Yeah, I'm back. No worries about it. So, what was I saying? Well, not that it matters anyway. I should turn on the light. Just a sec. It's getting pretty dark in here. And it's not the conversation, okay? That wasn't the fucking pan. Be right back. Okay. There we go. Now I can see you a bit better. Yeah, I was talking about The Office. I was saying like there's like some kind of like other version of it. I guess the original is the one with. Wait, is the original the US one? You know, the one with all the usual beloved characters. You know, I wonder if that's the actual original one or if that's like the American version. The real version is the UK is the original, huh? I see. So the one that we, so the one with like the you know the guy. I don't remember the name, but like you know the fucking guy, right? The short um, guy, and you know the usual cast that everyone sees in the memes and everything. Is that like the US version, or is that the UK version? I've never looked into the lore of this shit, or why there needed to be a different version at all. Actually, all right. So the one everyone knows is the US version. Okay, I kind of expected that. I mean, obviously the you know accents and everything, and you know some of the humor. Uh, so what is the UK version like? Have you watched it? Is it like the same fucking? Is it the same story arcs or is it like different? What's up with that? What was a trailer for it? I'm so curious. Like I have no idea how we came to talk about this, considering I started talking about like mortality and death. But we can I can find like a trailer and see what the fuck that is about. Like at least see what the actors look like. I've never watched it. You know what? I'll do just that. Give me a sec. So, where is? All right, there we go. And then just do the Office UK version trailer, I guess. Thing. It looks already like far worse. But is this because I'm kind of like biased? Okay. You know what? I'm gonna watch a trailer. All right, let's see. This isn't the reaction or anything. This is just like I'm genuinely just curious. You know, it might be loud for you, so I'm gonna mute myself. Let's see.
Let's get you sat down.
Okay.
I'm the head of this family. Always start with a joke. Do you feel lucky, punk? I'm a friend first and the boss second. Go and get the guitar. Every bloke in the office is woken up at the crack of dawn.
What?
Who else has seen this filth? You showed him a weakness. He pounced. You should know about that. Get out. Chill out, shall we? Please. Hip hip hooray for David Brent.
That's a trailer. Okay, that's a trailer, and that's all I can say about that. That's definitely a trailer. And yeah, I don't know. It was a trailer of all trailers. This was one. That's my, you know. That's my impression of it. I'm not sure what to say, what to think. I didn't laugh once. I was like, oh, there is a differences video, maybe? Side-by-side comparison. Okay, episode 1. Let's do that, right? I'm gonna mute myself again. Let's watch this trailer. That's not the trailer, I realized. Let's watch this thing then, this comparison.
For 12 years?
Yeah, just a fax.
Oh. How many times have I told you that there's a special filing cabinet called the waste paper basket? Look at that. People say I am the best boss. They go, God, we've never worked in a place like this before. You're hilarious. You get the best out of us.
My job is to speak to clients on the phone about quantities and type of.
First of all, if you're gonna do a comparison trailer, do not do it like that. Fucking don't do it like that. That tripped me so hard. I'm high right now. I'm like, whoa. I'm dying. I don't fucking know. That was so weird. However, I see their point. Yeah, no. The UK one feels fucking soulless. It really feels fucking soulless, honestly. I'm so sorry for that. Too bad. Though at the same time, are they like an exact carbon copy, like even the lines and everything? Because if yes, then maybe some of the things work better in the UK version. I'm not sure. Really. That comment over there does mention changes to the main character as well. So, well, not main character, but you know. Interesting. And I mean, you can't like listen. This face and the delivery of the lines. It is adorable, and I'll never not smile. You know, just seeing this actor in a very good way, though. Now that I think about it, I don't think I've seen them in any other, you know, movie ever. Wait, that's not true. He played Mr. Fantastic, didn't he? Where? Wanda, right? The second one. Or was it Doctor Strange and the multiverse? Yeah, it's the multiverse of fails, right? That's where, in a certain universe, he plays that universe as Mr. Fantastic, right? That's one thing I retained from that movie. Not much else, though. It was kind of rubbish. Anyway. Right, back with our irregular schedule. Which is nothing more than me just ranting, I guess. But yeah, I am like, even my neck hurts, my shoulders hurt, like... Listen, if you are on the same boat as I am, in terms of like how shitty your sleep is, fix it right the fuck now, trust me. I fucking hate that shit. Just staying up for the sake of staying up is there. I mean, when I get... So I'll tell you what it feels like right now. It feels like, and maybe you can relate, it feels like I'm picking up because I am invested in the conversation that I want to have with you, or the monologue I want to like have with you. I'm not sure. Anyway, that thing, and then, you know, the mood kind of makes me kind of, you know, want to be more active and talk more about it, and then suddenly it's like my mind and my body remind me that I'm slow today, that I'm like, nah, it ain't gonna happen, because you stayed up all night and it was all about, I don't know, battling intrusive, you know, mortality thoughts, and like trying not to fucking, I don't know, not to watch more and more stuff. Anyway, hey, you know what I would like? Just a random thought. Like really, really random thought. Wow, I would like to... I don't know. I don't even know why exactly, because it doesn't really... In a way it doesn't matter, but in a way it also does matter. I would like to know what, like, all this, you know, all the people watching, and I say that like very lightly, because like, you know, all the people watching might imply like some huge kind of crowd, but you know, we both know that like I'm a small stream, but the expression remains anyway. The point remains that like what are all of you thinking? Like, not in a bad way, like, but you know, what are you having fun? I wonder what goes through your head when I go live and you're here and you're like, this is fun, this is cozy, you know, or this is horrible, I'm gonna hate watch it, or you know, anything negative, positive, like, I don't mind it, but I'd like to know, you know. This is like so common with me. I will have a conversation with someone and I'll be like, I wonder what they're really thinking, you know, not in a bad way, but like, I'd like to know what goes through their mind sometimes. Okay, so there are two types of people who ask, what are you thinking, or what's on your mind, or what is your opinion on this? You know, people who ask, who engage. It's like, you know, genuinely curious, and also just, you know, those who are just unable to really have a conversation, so they just go, what's on your mind? You know, kind of awkward thing. I'm thinking it's cozy. I can either watch it and engage, or I can have it on my second monitor while studying. That's nice. I think that's like what I want to achieve in the end. I don't know if I've told you, but one of the ways that I fight my sleeplessness when it hits, is to look for a comfortable stream to watch, or something comfortable on YouTube. So that had me thinking, if my streams can do that, that's awesome already, I think. I don't know. Perhaps I've brought it up before. But yeah, to me that's enough, I think. That's also why I don't really mind uploading my videos as they are, without any editing or anything. Because in my mind, I can imagine that someone somewhere, maybe they're a bit lonely, maybe they just want background noise that isn't annoying. Although on that end, I don't know about that. But anyway, but you know, something to be playing on the background, something that they can maybe nap to, perhaps, or you know, shit like that. I guess, you know, I picture them like maybe just clicking on my video and going like, hey, yeah, that suits, let me just sleep, let me just fucking have this thing play, and you know, it's easy enough to digest. And so yeah, though again, I do know that like during my last couple of streams, there have been like segments where, I don't know, some of the things that I say probably aren't too easy to digest. I don't fucking know. I'm just I'm counting on your, without implying that like not agreeing is immature, but like regardless of that, like in a vacuum, I'm counting on your like ability to discuss things that you may fucking disagree with, or you know, to process things that you might disagree with, you know. I've seen some horrible examples of the opposite, like I stumbled upon, and again, like, I don't really watch Asmongold's videos anymore at all. But there was one, and he was talking about, you know, the whole Suicide Squad game. Sorry, I'm gonna yawn. Oh, sorry. And like, people were showing him, like his chat was showing him comparisons of the Arkham series of games, or between that series of games and you know, this Suicide Squad game, right? And he did actually say that, like, okay, well, combat doesn't look that good in the Arkham series either, you know. And people were, you know, some people went ballistic in his chat about it, like, oh, what are you saying, like, what this? And it made me think, like, wow, that is like, that is such a weird situation where it seems to me that some people are expecting some opinions from their favorite streamer, and then when that streamer or person just doesn't have the same opinions, they kind of feel like, wait a minute, you know, what? You have like different opinions than I fucking projected on you? How dare you? You know, that kind of thing. That was kind of sad. I don't know. And it genuinely looked like it annoyed Asmongold as well, because he was like, hey, you know, fucking chill, because like, that's my opinion, right? That's what I see. And, you know, and I was like, you know, I felt for the guy. I was like, yeah, that must be kind of like rough. So, you know, I'm counting on you to not be like that, I guess, whenever I say something that you find disagreeable with your views, you know? Whether it be about, like, you know, all the gender stuff we've talked about, or all the VR stuff, or other stuff, you know, that people have, like, opinions on, unsurprisingly. Yeah, we're gonna say. I know, I'm pretty aware that to some people I have probably, you know, maybe tiptoed or dipped a toe in like, I'm trying to find a good word for it. In maybe bigot is too much of a word for this one. Into questionable territory, I guess, regarding these subjects, despite, like, you know, my own predicament, I guess, which is, you know, not predicament, but like my own, like, nature, yeah. But no, I don't, honestly, I just think they're just like interesting little opinions and takes, I suppose. I personally don't think they're too absurd or harmful, but hey, whatever. Oh, right. Hey, one small thing I've never added, right? I've never fucking talked about that, and that's important, and that is something, you know, that is like factual. So I know that even like younger medical professionals are going to be like, hey, you know, people these days can find their, you know, can find sources of information, and, like, you know, they can look up stuff. It's like someone telling you, going for that usual, like, fucking line, like, can't you look it up on the internet? Like, you know, young people these days can look everything up on the internet, and not that, you know, and even doctors will tell you, yeah, well, you know, can't you get an idea from the internet? Though, of course, even they realize that it's half serious only. It's just to take a taste, you know, get a taste of the subjects, not really to orientate through that. So what I want to say is, like, yeah, you can definitely watch some stuff, but like all this influx of how to be trans tutorials or how to be a femboy tutorials, you know, do take them for what they are, and don't take them for what they're not. They're not the educated, personalized, individual bits of guidance that a professional would give you. They are just anecdotal, personal, and subjective experiences, right? So, you know, take it a little bit for what it is. And I just wanted to say that because, like, a lot of people are you know, in good faith, I guess, or you know, I guess with no ill motives, right? Is what I can say. Try to share their experiences. So do I, to be honest. But we're not really specialists. We're not really equipped to handle someone's personal journey. So, you know, always keep that in mind. Yeah. And I guess one of the important things there, which I did say last time, is like, these aren't customizations for your character, quote unquote. These are like life choices that are defined by your psyche, by your very core, you know, and will define a lot of things in turn. They're not to be taken too lightly. Because of many things, I suppose. I mean, if it was about like walking into a capsule and then coming out the other way, like the way you wanted, and it was completely like painless and like, you know, nothing else, and like it was just a cosmetic change, it just, you know, boom, just happens, just pay $100 and then you come out the other way exactly the way you want. I mean, then yeah, fucking go for it, I guess. But I don't know if that's a surprise to you, but technology just isn't there. I don't know if you know that. So I don't know if just a video on like how to be trans is going to help you in any way other than just seeing another person's, like, you know, opinion, I guess. So that's all, like, literally. So yeah, do be careful with those things. And by those things, I mean, like, you know, be careful with anything that has to do with like advice of any kind. It's not just like being trans or gender or anything, just any kind that you find on YouTube. I can't believe I feel like I shouldn't have to say this, but seeing how many of those videos are being made, then, you know, I'd say perhaps it's worth bringing it up like that. I don't know. I've watched a couple, and most of them are, in the end, just some advice that is pretty generic. Some makeup advice, some, you know, are you afraid of your own voice? Don't be, and improve it. Yeah, all these messages are empowering, but at the same time, none of it matters if you haven't like sorted out like what's underneath that, like, you know, what's going on under the hood, so to speak. You know, if you haven't resolved all that, then I would say it's the equivalent of well, literal, I don't know, makeup lessons for like something that doesn't use makeup. Like, bad example, let me rephrase that. It's superficial. All right, you're not going to find out per se if you are this or that just by shaving your body or just by feminizing your voice. It goes much deeper, I believe. And maybe it's those depths you should be diving into before you are worried about, you know, how look you good. Yeah, how look you good in a dress, of course. yeah, how good you look in a dress, okay? I assure you, you're gonna look fabulous, okay? So don't worry about that. Just maybe worry about like what's good, what's best for you, you know? Which is not to mean that it's not good to search those things or to feel that way or to explore that thing or to, or you know, if it goes there, to actually follow through, you know. That's great, you know. You should be happy. You should be living the way you want, obviously. But just don't treat it without the respect that it commands, is what I'm saying, I guess. So, you know, keep that in mind, I guess, if... Because, I mean, for myself, right, the simplest things sometimes elude me. That's the thing. Like, the simplest fucking things, you just forget. You get excited and you're like, yeah, this is a whole new world, and you're going from A to Z, and as Infected Mushroom says, you forget that there are like so many letters in between, right? And so yeah, these videos, I guess, are fun to watch, and they're cute. Honestly, they're pretty cute. And I like how there is like information, I guess, and openness about these things. At the same time, you know, be vigilant, okay? That's what I'll say. Just be vigilant and examine your thoughts and your feelings. Follow your heart, I guess is the point. And not someone else's heart. And you'll find your way. I mean, you know, all these like little things, all the little things, like how you're gonna do your makeup, how what will define your taste in clothing. I mean, trust in yourself. You will find out those things. It's a nice journey. You don't need anyone to show you, to be honest. You know, just I guess experimenting and like and failing also is part of the experience, right? And succeeding is part of the experience, obviously. As in, you know, no one can tell you exactly how you're gonna shave. No one can tell you exactly what makeup routine you're gonna follow. Just you know, just fucking do it, I guess. If you're, you know, if you're gonna do it, then just do it. And then when you kind of fall into place and you're like, oh yeah, I roughly like this, and I feel more comfortable doing that, then looking up stuff or asking about it or talking about it, then that will help, right? I guess the reason why these videos are popular is because a lot of people feel lost in the sense of like, hey, I realized that I feel this and that and so. What now? And there is just no fucking, you know, they don't have any idea of where to go from there. Like, okay, now I'm feeling this. All right, what now? What's gonna happen now? You know, let me open YouTube and see what the fuck is people are saying. You know, it's a reasonable reaction, but a more reasonable reaction, and they're not mutually exclusive completely either, is to do what you would do anyway. Like just confirm it. Just, you know, through the proper channels, not YouTube channels. I mean, you know, visit with your therapist, express your desires and your, you know, wanderings, and see what people who specialize in such cases have to say, and what, you know, guidance they have to offer. Yeah, because you know, I don't think that like the way that you're going to be putting makeup on is going to be as important as someone, for example, telling you that you shouldn't self-medicate. You know, who knew, right? I hope everyone knows not to do that. So, you know, just saying. So yeah, be safe, right? use some common sense. And I know that a lot of people like to bash common sense, and maybe rightfully so these days. Sadly, that's the only expression I can use that is accurate. When I was growing up, it was accurate, at least. So, you know, use some common sense, or define your own common sense and then use that. Like, you know, should I fucking... should I self-medicate? I mean, what do you think, you genius? No is the answer. Just, you know, have someone monitor your case. You can't, like, these things, you can't just YOLO these things, right? You could, but that can go wrong. You know, not horror story levels of wrong, though I have seen that. I have actually seen that, but like, yeah, it can go wrong, you know. Don't know if you ever realized how fucking complicated and intricate, you know, the human psyche and the human body, and consequently the human mind is, right? So when you introduce like foreign like substances, and when you know, you're not like quite certain about your own thoughts and feelings, weird things can happen, and these need monitoring. I'm not damning HRT. I mean, I'm on HRT, right? I'm just saying it's good to demystify it. It's good to view it as any other, you know, part of science, I guess. But at the same time, that's the thing. It is science. There is science behind it. It's not just a guy going or a girl going, hey, let me just stuff this in my mouth and then in 3 months I'm gonna have boobies. Pure W, bro. It's not that simple. And if it appears that simple to you, there are gonna be cases where it really is that fucking simple. But it's safer to assume these are outliers, I would say. And give yourself some time, you know, pace your progress, and give yourself time to process and to adjust, you know, and don't try to skip steps. Well, I sound like your mother, and I'm not your mother. But if your mother is reasonable, or your father, well, they're probably gonna tell you something pretty similar. Try not to hate them for it. Try not to hate me for it either. So, enough about that. That was like the little addition I wanted to make was that, like, you know, just keep safe. You'll be fine. You'll be fine as long as you do those 3 things. That kind of thing, though. It's true. And do remember that, like, an awesome first step, and I'm wording this like very specifically, an awesome first step is accepting yourself first as you are in the moment, and learning to, you know, to be okay with that first. Like that is like such a difficult thing to do, right? It's amazingly difficult. And why should I have to accept myself as I am if I'm not how I want? Well, you gotta make peace with yourself, though. Like, there's no way around that. Your wellness cannot hinge on the intake of any kind of substance. Otherwise, it is starting to dangerously sound like, you know, an addiction or an obsession or something like that, and it should never be such a thing. Anyway, right, back on track. So yeah, I'm done with the subjects, and I'm also fucking mentally done at this point. I'm just like I'm running on fumes. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even have, like, if you're wondering why there's no, for example, no Final Fantasy in the background, or no other game that I would put in the background when I want to talk shit, it's because I literally, oops, sorry, that's a hiccup. I literally just don't have the fucking patience or strength right now. I'm reserving it for when Neris is available for gaming, or whoever else as well, you know. I've got to ration my power, my remaining energy levels. Damn. Oh, cool subject change though. I found this guy on YouTube who has this fucking, I don't know if I brought it up, but maybe I did, but right now I can't remember because I'm fucked right now. It is like such a thorough analysis of Star Wars, and specifically a 12-hour analysis of the Phantom Menace. I really hope they're gonna continue on with like long format analysis videos on all of the movies. I think that's the person's plan, or it seems to be. It was such a ride. It was such a ride, let me tell you. I really enjoyed that. I'm not even a Star Wars fan per se, but I really fucking enjoyed the research the person's done. And yeah, I found it very informative and very, yeah, no, it was like fucking S tier quality video, especially if you enjoy like long format videos. Another thing, since we're talking about that, is I've noticed like a distinct absence of so you know all these like Warhammer 40k channels where basically, so if we're gonna talk like HEMA channels, just short guys, like YouTube short guys, let me also call all those Warhammer 40k channels, all those like 40k guys, right? So what I want to say is that like of all of those 40k guys, I've noticed that like, well, literally all of them are always, if that makes sense, they're always analyzing things from the perspective of the Imperium, right? Don't ask me how this conversation went there right now. It just did. Go with it, okay? I would like to find a channel where the perspective is that of like maybe another race, another faction. That would be very interesting. I haven't found one yet, and I've looked. And I mean, sure, yeah, the Imperium are the main guys, whatever. But it would be interesting, I feel. And it's so little that we know. It's like, you'll see, looting, for example, right? The guy will analyze so much about either the verse itself or the Imperium, but there seems to be a distinct lack. I mean, he's done a couple of like orc videos and like this. Yeah, I know that, but like when it comes to units and all that, it's like it's always dreadnoughts and space marines and Terminator armor. Where's my obliterator lore? Where is like my deep dive in like how the fuck do how the fuck do Elder function? And I know he's done some long format videos as well on like, you know, the story of, again, as an example, the Eldar. But it's a distinct perspective from, you know, obviously someone who is, I don't know, I can't word it. Listen, bear with me. I'm so tired, but I'm trying to share like what I'm trying to share. I'm gonna drop that. You either understood what I'm trying to say, or it's futile for me to fucking try and articulate at this point. I'm just done. Brain fried, okay? Brain gone, carry on. That's it. But yeah, I'd like to see someone treat those factions with the same, like, you know, depth, let's say. Maybe there just isn't any depth, though. Who the fuck knows? I know there are books that, you know, the perspective is that of a member of the other factions, obviously, but like the ratio is so low, right? It's pretty strange. If that is a problem in general with 40k, where maybe Games Workshop just doesn't have that much material on other factions, that's a shame. And you know, a big letdown, I guess. But whatever. I think the closest, again, I think it's from Lutin, where it was basically a video describing like how do you actually get more Chaos Space Marines? How the fuck do you get more Space Marines, you know, for Chaos? And that was interesting. Okay, that was refreshing. But that's like the most or the closest I've stumbled upon. Pretty cool, but still too little. Oh god, I gotta stretch. Oh. I guess I should also clarify, just to bring it back to the stuff I've said about gender and VR and all that recently. You know, whenever I said back then, like, examine your thoughts, I don't know, maybe it had a negative connotation. I want to make it clear that like there is none. But just in general, like in a vacuum, just it's good to question yourself now and then, especially about such things. You know, I never meant to say, and I hope this will suffice because I will close the subject. But like, I never meant to say like, if you identify as this or that, if you feel that you need to look into it, then that's a bad thing, and you know, restrain yourself or like, you know, check your thoughts because those are not good thoughts. That wasn't the intention. Just you know, as an aside, just to make sure that, you know, I'm not misunderstood. Could say it's like something I would say is good regardless of results or motives, or, you know. Either way. What else? God, I don't know. I've got nothing for you, because everything I was thinking of that I want to tell you is now lost in a very stormy sea of not thinking right now in my mind. If that makes sense. And I mean, to be fair, I've been talking for like an hour and a half. And yeah, without sleep, 3 weeks now, and especially yesterday, just literally no sleep. Yeah, I'm not at my forte, so to say. God. But you know, I just wanted to be there. I just wanted to hang out with you, I guess. it's days like these, and evenings like these, and streams like these, consequently, where I could see myself just, you know, maybe completely changing the tone, and, you know, like, for instance, right, you do know that I am, or have been, or still am, I'm not quite sure, into martial arts quite a lot, and all that stuff, and all the whole, you know, study of all that shit and everything around it. And you know, so it would be nice, for example, if I streamed, like, nice for me. Maybe for you it's gonna be torture. Okay, who the fuck knows? But you know, I've been thinking it would be nice to just maybe for an hour, just like now, but except when I'm feeling, you know, in my lane more, because right now I'm on the sideline right now. I'm just like, yeah, whatever, because I'm tired. But maybe show you a few things and then discuss them, right? That could be very interesting for me, at least. I had tried something like that. So there I was before I was streaming. So that's years ago. By this point, and you know, I was on Facebook a lot back then, and I was thinking, like, look, I know some things, even if they're wrong. I think it's worth, like, maybe putting it out there and sharing, right? So what I did was, maybe it was delusional, whatever. Who the fuck cares? The point is, I did it. And I sat there and I started writing notes, because, you know, obviously Facebook had this thing, like, you know, notes. I think they've taken that away now. Wherein I would try to make sense of what is in my head, and put it down just as it comes to me, and note it down, you know, and write it down. And the result was, for example, pretty okay. Like, for me, for example, it was nice to do. It was nice to share my thoughts on, for example, one silly thing or other, I guess, pertaining to, perhaps, you know, some, I don't know, some ideas that I have, you know, for martial arts and stuff like that. Maybe a clever way to train, or something specific when it comes to, like, the mindset required, and shit like that. You know, I'm just giving you examples off the top of my head right now, and it was nice to do. And I was thinking, hey, since I'm streaming, why not, like, every now and then, I'm not saying, like, become a short person, but, like, because I'm not, but maybe share some of the stuff, and you know, show you some of the stuff, like, literally not teach you or anything, but, like, just show you. That's all, honestly, you know, humbly, and just discuss it, I guess. And that would be an interesting change of pace every now and then, I suppose, or other such similar changes of pace. Because believe it or not, even though I love gaming and I love just chatting with you guys, you know, just like some people like it when other people talk about what they like and they're passionate, I also, you know, I am passionate about certain things and I would like to talk about them. It's like, it's not like I have anyone else to share that stuff with. So, or to put it in another way, sharing it with anyone on a private, personal level would probably be more pointless than just putting it out there in general, just in a stream or something. If nothing else, it will make an entertaining stream, right? Maybe it will spur some discussion, and maybe it will vary my content a little bit, such as that is. Anyway, with that thought, I'll BRB. I'll see you in 5. Hello, I'm back. But yeah, I was thinking about that. Honestly, it's a good idea. What's the worst that can happen anyway with that? Well, anyway, listen. Not to love bomb you or anything, but you know what? You're probably really cool. You know that? That's what I feel like saying. So there you go. Don't ask where that came from. I ain't gonna tell you. You know, I'm curious. I'm pretty curious. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. I'ma find something. Well, if I can find it. Maybe I can't, but I sure as hell am gonna try. So let's just let me show you something. And this again, like this is just like changing the subject, right? I'm gonna change the subject completely. Actually, first, let me completely mute a bit. Just a second. Okay. Like if you have, and with this I'm gonna leave you, and I feel like it's a good closing note. And it's like I know it might come across as crass, okay? I'll try not to make it crass, but there is a point, okay? There is a point, and I'll try to make it. I'll try to help it make it across to you. All right, just in case. And if it goes wrong, whatever, you can hold me accountable or whatnot, you know. Let me roll a cigarette first. I'm gonna need this. By the way, another reason why I'm like so beat right now is because before stream, right before the stream, I had a bath, and it was, my god, it was so relaxing. It was so nice. It was so fucking nice, for real. And shit, it relaxed me a lot more than I thought. Especially, again, you know, considering I'm also sleepless. It lulled me. Even the sound of running water, I could feel it healing my fucking soul. I don't know if you ever have those moments, but like, you know, when you're taking a very hot shower and you just stand under the running water, and you know, there is a bit of music in the background because of course you're blasting some music, but the sound of water and the feeling of it and how comfortable it is, you know, and the sound of the music like coming out from the next room through the closed door, you know, head empty, This feels so good sometimes. Honestly, just that. It fucking feels good sometimes. More than it has any right to. This was one of those times. So, alright, so okay. I'm gonna show you a short, okay, on YouTube. I'm gonna make my point, or like try, at least. And then I'll I'll leave you for the night, okay? You can go back to doing what you do on Saturdays when you're not watching me, which is like what you should always be doing. Okay? So, alright. Same as every other day. Yeah, what's that? You know, earlier, I was almost about to say, I wish Adam was here, so I could actually tease you and get my wrath that way. And now here you are, who said wishes can't come true. Almost, yeah. I mean, if it is any consolation, when I was in the shower, I was like, I was, apart from, just staying there and like enjoying the moments as I described earlier, I was also going like, Adam Kuhn, and just laughing to myself. So there you go, I was thinking of you in the shower, Adam, quite fucking literally. Yeah, I see you got it. Just as I was saying it. I mean, come on. Alright, so what I'm gonna try to say, it's like, so what's this for a bit, okay? Or just what's this? Just once. I will mute myself.
Witness the sea walk of the incredible. Keep it gangsta, dog. Keep it gangsta. 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 I wanna thank you all. I wanna thank you. I wanna thank you all. I wanna thank you. Keep it gangsta, dog. Keep it gangsta. Keep it gangsta, dog. Everybody say mercy. The city is a lit. West side is a lit.
So, did you for a moment think that like what were your thoughts when you saw this? Because what I saw was a person who is fucking glowing. So, well, I guess what I'm trying to say is like, not that the guy has it hard, but that the guy actually has it fucking easy. He's enjoying every single moment. He's in his lane, doing his thing. So, and that, that's fucking, I don't know, that's happy. That's fucking wholesome. And I guess what I'm trying to say is like, nothing much more than being happy matters in the moment, doing what you do. And I think that's something that a lot of people are missing. That point is something that is like easily missed, right? So if you ever feel like you can't, you're trying something, let's say for example, take me for example, like, trying streaming. Oh, he's not just good at it. He's like, I'm magnetized. I'm fucking hypnotized by that shit. I'm like, yeah. And that goes like with everyone. I could have used like any other person in such a moment and it would have worked. But I guess this works even better because, you know, someone cynical might say, oh, look at this person, look at how they are. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. None of it matters. Like, you know, in a way, it's like, it's all about how you feel. And that's what people are gonna see. That's what people are gonna see. If that person was miserable, people would see a miserable person. Not because of any, you know, not because of the anatomy of the person, but because the person is sad. Right? The person is happy, and you're happy with them, and you're enjoying the moment. So I guess there is something there to say that, you know, again, take me for example, right? I have difficulty with my camera, right? I can't, even today I was supposed to use my camera while I was speaking, and I failed at that. I was like, you know, I can't really do it today. But, right, here comes this guy, fucking creep walking, schooling me, right? So, you know, perhaps this guy can school you too when it comes to like, I can't, you know, I can't really do the whole thing. I can't really talk to other people. I don't have confidence. Or in my case, I can't use my camera. I don't like how I look, blah, blah. You know. Do you understand where I'm going? Do I have to spell it out? Like, you know, just fucking, like, just fucking do it. And have confidence in yourself, you know? There's nothing else that you need other than confidence in yourself. For that guy, yeah, for that guy, the world doesn't matter. Not in a bad way, but in a way that's like, who the fuck cares? Who the fucking fuck cares? Right? So I'm pretty sure that like a lot of people who think like they can't this and they can't that and they don't have this and they don't have that, actually they do. It's just like we have these existing preconceptions of what must accompany happiness, good looks, stuff like that, you know? Not that the guy ain't looking good. In fact, he looks fucking fabulous right there. So, you know, embrace like what you look like. Embrace stuff about you and then just go ahead. You're back and free? Cool. But I mean, I also get it. It's difficult. I mean, here I am, not fucking doing what I'm saying you should be doing. However, there is a fine line between that and like making it worse by trying to avoid the problem and work around it instead of like addressing it, right? So like, how can I better put this? I guess I'm not qualified enough to actually make this fucking point, perhaps, you know? I'm not sure I am at all. I stumble in my own fucking words in this, for real. But like, I guess I stumble in my words because it's something that I don't want to bring up again, I guess. But like, you know, how about if you're using, I'm not saying that everyone is, but like if you are using stuff like, for example, V-streaming and all that, just because you want to stream and you're happy when you do it, but you believe you lack in other departments, I'd say go ahead and stream, and don't use your avatar if that's the reason you do it. That's very important, okay? It's very important. If that is the reason you do it. Just, you know what? It doesn't matter how you look. It doesn't matter how you sound without a voice changer. Just fucking do it. Just fucking, you know, just fucking do it. That's the point I'm trying to make, because it was like something that I believe I handled badly last time I talked about that stuff. It was a point that maybe I even glossed over a little bit, or I put it roughly, but like, yeah. You know, if even when you ask yourself, like, why do you do certain things the way you do them? If that happens to be like, you know, streaming or that, and you just, you know, you're like, oh yeah, I use a IV stream because I just don't feel comfortable with how I am and all that. You're not solving anything like that. You should just go ahead and do it, or you know, just bite down and don't use your camera until you're ready to, right? But also in general in life, if you're just sitting there and there are things you would do and there are things you would say, but you don't just because your confidence is low, I mean, I feel you, but these are just things that either you're gonna push through or not, or you're going to invent ways that will make you complacent, and you know you're gonna be using and inventing crutches for all these things. And of course, you know, it's very easy to fucking, yeah, to become complacent anyway. I'd say don't. I'd say be inspired by people like that, and anyone else who fucking dances and doesn't give a fuck, sings and doesn't give a fuck, streams and doesn't give a fuck. You know, maybe you need some of that. I'd say, like, what's the point of feeling down at all, to be honest? Like, for real, I don't see it. I can't understand it. It's why sometimes I force myself to use my camera. It's like, it's the only way to go through. It's like, yeah, I can't be in this headspace for way too long, where I keep myself back and I'm enjoying just parts of what I do. Like when I stream, for example, and I don't have my camera on, my enjoyment is less, you know, if I'm absolutely honest with you. My enjoyment is less for it. Like, regardless of you, I know that you all thirst to see me, and that's natural because I'm super hot. But beyond that, when it comes to myself, okay, I also feel, you know, like I'm beating myself down. And I'm wondering, like, don't you feel the same? I guess some of you do. If you're streaming or something else in life, probably just maybe holding back from talking to others. And in general, you know, like this, you know, you get what I'm saying? Again, I'm sleepless for 24 hours now. So it's difficult for me to formulate and it's difficult for me to cook right now. And Adam, don't fucking scold me about it, okay? I'm resetting my sleep schedule. The very hard way. And besides, I just couldn't sleep last night. Like it culminated. Of course, like I could hear you thinking, literally, through my stream. I could hear you thinking stuff. And like, and like to prove a point, right? Like, to just fucking prove a point, let me just finish the smoke. And for the last few minutes of this stream, you know, let's spend them with my camera on, right? Put some chill music on, something like this. And I guess, you know, it then just becomes it becomes like just a matter of like clicking on a button, right? And here we are, like but I am going to fix the light though, because that was like way too bright. Ah, that's ideal. Look, I can be just a face, literally. Look at this. I'm just a face. There. Wait, this is not right either. Be right back again. Face out of 10, yeah, I know, right? It's just what I'm wearing, I can't help it. But yeah, so, you know, and forgive the hair, it's a mess. I'm gonna fix my hair, don't worry about it. And my fucking eyebrows. But whatever, the point was, and let me see something. Is this good? This is good, right? This ought to be good. So yeah, right now I'm specifically again talking about situations where you just can't, you know, you don't have the confidence to do certain things, and you just invent crutches. Because if you just like VTubing or VStreaming, yeah, fine, then I'm not, you know, addressing you at all. But in any other case, like if it's just like, oh, I don't look how I want to look, I don't this, I don't that, like it doesn't fucking matter, just fucking, you know, just click the stupid button and just whatever happens, right? I'm looking this way because the chat is there, sorry. So yeah, there you have it. I don't know. I guess you can take away something from this. Even though I'm fucking destroyed right now, okay? I really am. And by the way, this, I know it's torn, but this is my favorite, like, comfort cloth, okay? For my, you know, for my room. It's like, you know, I come out of the bath and I'm like, yay, I'm wearing this, so cute. So forgive the... It's seen some wear and tear, okay? It's fucked up, what do you want me to say? It is what it is. So... yeah, I'm guessing... Just go ahead, you know? With what you want to do. People are gonna fucking be fine with you anyway, trust me. That's what I think at least. That's what I believe. So if you're the type who doesn't talk on voice or who doesn't, like, you know, turn on their camera like me, yes, at one point you gotta just do it. Yes. Not that I'm like, you know, on a level with that person. Like, that person's fucking charm was like insane. I can't really... Although I've danced for you as well, haven't I? Like, actually on stream, so I guess, yeah. Yes, I have some charm. I wanna believe, you know. But yeah, I don't know. Make your own deductions. I guess this is kind of like those exercises where it's like, forget everything I said. It's one of those exercises where you have to fill the dots. Like there's a sentence, like a paragraph worth of a space, and you have to, and there are dots, and you just you take what you need from this, okay? I don't know. from my tired fucking mind. I wish I could fucking articulate better, but right now I can't. But I know for a fact there's like people who will V-stream and all that, and they'll use it as a means to like, you know, to feel comfortable, right? To do what they want to do, because otherwise they can't. And I guess what I'm saying is like, you can. You motherfucking can. Like, believe in yourself, you know? And you know, others will too. So for what it matters, you know, I preemptively believe in you, okay? And as I said, no love bombing, but like, you're probably really cool. So, not that cool, okay? Not that's impossible. Like, don't set too high standards, okay? Like what you see here, this face, this charisma, this infinite riz, you shouldn't be aiming for that. Just a bit lower, okay? Because I also want to keep my spot in the Twitch pantheon. Okay? Don't be coming for my fucking job. Sorry, I'm just rolling a cigarette. I think it's worth it just to listen to some music with you. And I guess it's an exercise to do what I'm saying you should be doing. Right? And I think for one cigarette I don't need to mark this as like, you know, tobacco use or anything. Fuck that, it's just one fucking cigarette, so whatever. So yeah, think about it a little bit. Think about the charming guy over there at the video we watched. And think about, like, you know, why you do the things you do. And again, if it's like this is like so specifically about people who just, you know, feel like, oh no, I can't really show my face, like, oh, I don't like myself, I don't this, that, you know, that kind of thing. I'm never gonna be able to light a cigarette properly, I've told you this before. Ain't gonna happen. Which is okay, because it prolongs like my stay here, I suppose. So yeah, this probably all sounded really dank or something, but I do know that there are people who, you know, just can't do what the guy was doing over there at the video, but, you know, just dance, just let that happiness fucking flow, right? And anyway, it's not my fucking job to motivate you, like, but I thought I should throw you a bone, you know? Obviously, I'm being a little bit sarcastic, but it's humorous, don't take it too personally. Okay? But yeah. In the end, nothing bad is gonna happen if you just dance a little on the street. Just, you know, vibe a little to the music you're listening, right? And to what you're doing, if you love it. Enough of that, anyway. Adam, how was your day? Was it good? I hope it was good. And why are you tuning in right when I'm about to stop my stream anyway? Where have you been? What kept you? Hey, Kaori. Are all of you, like, jumping in now? When I'm about to stop? Jesus. Lunch with my parents. Ah. I see. I've been here for a longer while. It's just a bad headache, so I was in bed and listening, watching and dying. I what? Kaori, where is this coming from? Thank you. That made me smile. I wasn't expecting it. I kinda wanna protest it, because I'm not good. Tiramisu time? Oh god. I take it back, you suck. I want something sweet now. Something to keep me up. Too bad none of you are here. Because I'd definitely eat you. Being sweet to me and shit. Damn. God. Save it for the sour. Yeah, that's my technique. That's my like that's what I do now. I'll be thinking of all of you in the sour. Don't worry. Oh god. I really have to work on I don't know what it is. Like whenever I get a compliment out of the left field completely, I don't know. Arrgh. Anyway, god damn it, you're making me smile. I'm gonna turn off my camera, that's it. I'm smiling way too much, holy shit. I'm here supposed to be like emboldening you. I'm trying to give you my buffs. And you're giving me your buffs? You little punks. How dare you? Either way, this stream is coming to a very unceremonious close. I hope you enjoyed my how can I say this? How would I characterize this? Like, I don't know. Like, I hope you enjoyed my stream, whatever. It's been a nice talk. It's been nice talking to you, honestly. Sorry, I'm just relaxing and enjoying the music, really. I mean, it's this guy. This guy has done some really good work with F-Zero and Donkey Kong and Street Fighter. Really chill mixes. I left them a message asking if I can use their music on my stream, and they were very accommodating with that, so here we are. Very nice of them. Yeah. Yeah, it's cool. Get that in writing? Oh, it is in writing. It's like, I don't remember where it is. Like, is it like... I think it was on one of their other videos. Let me see. Was it here? I don't fucking know. Wait. Fuck. There we go. I'll highlight it for you just in case you can't see it. You think I should? Alright, I will. Done. I don't think this guy is... I don't know, I get a good vibe, even though I don't know them. I don't think they would, you know... But good idea, better safe than sorry, right? We all know what happened with that one other case. Which wasn't about music, but hey, it cost me all my fucking emotes on the channel and everything. And that wasn't cool. Let me tell you, that was not cool. Anyway, it is what it is. I wonder, do you mind, like, feeling like that? I'm curious, like, you know, when your favorite streamer is just like not really just chilling to the vibe, just, you know. Oh hey, it's been... Oh shit, you know what? I would like to stay more, to stay for longer, but Neris is actually free. And... yeah, Kaori, so are you. Maybe, just maybe, we turn this into some kind of gaming evening as we planned, right? Like, okay, I'm gonna give you an example of how bad I am at receiving compliments. I'm still thinking about what Kaori said. I'm still kind of smiling and you know, being a little bit embarrassed in a very good way. I really have to work on that a little bit. Thank you so much, Kaori. Alright. Enough with the wholesomeness. We don't do that kind of thing over here, okay? But what we do is coffee and gaming, I guess. Damn it, I don't know. I'm so camera shy, but like, yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. No worries. We're gonna reach the point. Keep those compliments coming, and we will get there. You better compliment me, motherfuckers. No, I'm just kidding, obviously. I'm smiling way too much, I can't do this. I'm smiling way too fucking much. Yeah, but the point is you should also smile, you know? You deserve it. Alright. For real now, enough of it. Or you're gonna spoil me. Or I'll spoil you. And especially that we cannot have, okay? So, that said, Daphne gone, carry on. I'll see you on Monday. I'll make a more conscious effort of having my camera on. That's a challenge. Holy shit. And yeah, have a great evening. Kaori and Eris, I'll see you on Discord, obviously, soon enough. Adam, maybe I'll talk to you. Okay, maybe. Maybe, baby. Thank you for being here, all of you. I really appreciate it. I might have time in my schedule for you. I can make an opening for you in my schedule. Well, you see, now I'm finding it a challenge to go away. But I have to. It's been 2 hours and a half very soon. I wanted this to be just 1 hour of absolute nothing, but it turned out it was absolutely something for me. I hope it was for you too. So, yeah, I'll see you on Monday for some Cyberpunk. And then on Tuesday for some Skyrim. And as I said, I'll consider what I said, that idea of every now and then throwing in an hour or so of something completely like irrelevant. Maybe I'll start with martial arts because, you know, that's something I really like. I like talking about it, I like everything about it, so yeah. But again, like, you know, I have to say about that, it's going to be more of a allow me to show you how I do some of the things, and it's never going to be like a definite thing or anything, you know, it's not gonna be like you should do this that way. It's just like thoughts of mine. That's all it's going to be. Okay? But it should make for an interesting stream every now and then. And a good change of pace, I suppose. Maybe more dancing streams as well. That will motivate me to actually work out regularly at this point. Who knows? Alright. Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate your company. Adam and Neris and Kaori, and well, everyone else watching as well, or you know, watching on YouTube later, I guess. Have a great evening, and stay safe, and stay cool. Which, I mean, it should be easy for you. You already are. Thank you for watching, okay? I'll see you next time. Bye bye.